Hey everyone, this is Fergal Panda here. This is a quick ride on the Zenroll C1 Pro electric bike. This is a folding fat tire bike. It's got 20-inch fat tires on it. They're 4 inches to also wide, 500 watt. It says it has a motor. It can go up to a range of 50 miles, 28 miles an hour. It goes faster than 28 miles an hour. I can tell you that for a fact. Um, I've gotten it well over 30 miles an hour, probably about 32 miles an hour actually. Has Shimano 7 speed. Um, it's a really good bike, to be honest with you. This bike cost me like $700. I'll leave a link in the description for this bike. This is by far my fastest e-bike I've had. The build quality on it's pretty darn good. This is actually a fairly nice day. It's a little under 60 degrees out here in Denver, Colorado, in the middle of winter. So I said, let me pull the bike out. I want to check out the actual cheap mud flaps I put on it because this is a bare bone bike, so it didn't come with mud flaps and all that stuff. So I just ordered some off of Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description for that too. I think they were like $8.99 or something for two of them. So I just want to see how they held up. I know a lot of these type of mud flaps are to protect the actual um, um, forks and all that, and the seals and all that. As you can see there, they are the rear. But it worked pretty well, to be honest with you. And what I'd probably do too, if I wanted more protection, is I just order two sets of them and just put them together. They're real simple to put on. I have a video of me actually installing these, and once you put them on once, they're like cake to put on. But the cool thing about these type of mud flaps is they don't weigh anything, so it keeps this bike fairly lightweight for the size of it. Now remember, this has about the same motor as my old electric XP and stuff, but it is a faster bike. You can also, while you're riding it, if you really wanted to, which I wouldn't really recommend, there's no reason to do it, you can pedal it and use the actual throttle at the same time, by the way. Shifts fine. I was riding, and like I said, I was testing out these little cheap mud flaps. Only could ride for a certain amount of time because it may not look it, but it actually started getting really muddy. And I didn't really feel like airing down, to be honest with you. It was not that serious. I was just happy to get one of the bikes out and ride it. The next one I'll do, I'll pull out the electric X Premium and do a little ride on it, do a little eval on it again. It's been a while since I've ridden it, but I just been riding this because this is my cheap bike. To be honest with you, it's cheap, it's fast, it's simple. It's only, and I have to always pinch myself, remind myself this bike was only 700 bucks, and it does pretty darn well. Now, riding it and stuff, it gets up to speed great. I like I said, I compare it to my electric XP in regards to how it gets up to speed. The only difference is it will keep going past where the electric XP would stop, which around 27, 28 miles. This will go over 30. So it will keep going, but they handle the same. It's a little bit lighter bike, of course, because it doesn't have the metal fenders and a couple of the accessories, the rack and all that stuff that say the actual electric XP would have. Now, with that being said, also, it still takes, I'm pretty sure, the same battery as electric XP. I pulled it out and and compared them with the ones online and everything, and it's the same battery basically. So I'm willing to bet this can actually take the larger one they put in the 3.0 if you want the longer range one. I bet it can. Same type of tires. It's on electric XP. To be honest with you, it's pretty good quality for a bare bones folding fat tire bike. So anyway, like I said, it was a decent day. I just wanted to get out and ride for a little bit, so that's what I did. I took this bike out and rode around, just bombing around the neighborhood. See, I flew past somebody who was sitting there on their bike. I think they had a one up or an aerial rider. I think that's what he or she. I think it was he. He was riding. Um, but anyway, I rode past him. I'm just out riding, enjoying the weather. That's why you haven't seen that many videos. One, I've been gone. I went out of country. I was in Portugal for a while, but also the weather, and I've been working a lot since I got back. So by the time I'd want to take the bike out, it was late, so I just never did. Waiting on that good weather to come around. But I would, like I said, happy to get out and get this bike out and ride it some more and take it out. Oh, and with the mud flaps that I put on here, they held up real well. They don't rattle, of course. They don't have no metal on them. They're plastic, so there's no metal to rub or do anything like that. So with a lot of the metal ones, they start rattling and all that. My electric XP, my X Premium, they're notorious for that type of stuff. I will be doing to that. I think I've already done to this bike is I will take all the reflectors off of. I'll do a video on it. I'll take all the reflectors off it and electric X Premium too, and I have reflector tape, and I'll put reflector tape on it because reflector tape does not rattle. Of course, it's tape. Um, you can put it wherever you want on the bike. It also, can cut a little bit of weight off the bikes, and more importantly, it takes the rattle off of them. So that's really great. When you get these folding fat tires, whether it's the 3 or the 4-inch, 20-inch folding fat tires, make sure you go online and order you some actual, um, get you some actual tubes for it. So you have tubes, some backup tubes. Don't wait till you get to a flat to have to order tubes. Also, this bike was not pre-slimed, so that's one thing I'll do is I'll end up sliming it, that's not a big deal. A lot of them put that in there, try a selling point that they slime it. That is nothing. That means nothing. You can do that anytime you want to do it. Like I said, it's climbing a little hill right here. Like I said, just bombing around. I think that was someone right there actually tried teaching their kid how to actually drive. That's how take them around the parking lot. So no problems getting up the hill. Like I said, the bike is a little bit lighter than the Electric X Premium. I'd say probably about 5 to 8 pounds lighter without all that other stuff on there. The only thing I'd probably do is maybe put a little light rack, not a fancy rack, not even a rack as nice as the one on my old Electric X Premium or on the Rad Power, any of those, but a simple basic rack that probably clamps onto the actual seat itself. That barely weighs anything in case I do want to put something minimum on the back of this bike. To be honest with you, as far as the folding part of this bike goes, it folds really well. There's no issues with it folding. It has a safety mechanism. A lot of them do now, and that safety mechanism. So it can't just fold up on you. So it has another lock that actually goes around it, that locks it in place. So it's a backup to it. So I thought that was really cool. As far as riding it goes, it's great to ride. It rides like a lot of the others too. There's no real big issues with that. Now, with that being said, too, it has a front headlight, which is just as good as all the others on my other bikes too. It does not have a stop light or a brake light on the back. So if you did get it, if you really wanted that besides the reflector, just order an aftermarket one and put it on the back if that's what you need. If you ride at night, me, I don't really ride that much at night to be honest with you. But if you did, I would get one. They're real simple. Get at Walmart, go on Amazon, whatever. They're real simple to get. Right now, this bike has went up in price. Who knows? Maybe people have been watching my videos or what, and they're fluctuating to meet demand. I don't know. So it's now $799, but they have a $50 off coupon. But if you watch it, it goes up and down. So I've seen it as low as like $699. When I bought it, I think it was $699 or so. So it's no big deal. Just watch. You'll catch it for a decent deal. And 750 is not that much. I mean, what you could get the Electric XP Lite, and this is hands down a way better bike than Electric XP Lite. A single speed with a wimpy little motor. Don't get me wrong, I would buy one. They're not a bad bike, but I'm sorry. Okay, $100 less, I get a faster bike that has 7 speeds, a Shimano, and can go 30 miles an hour. So anyway, that was just a quick ride of it. You can just see how the accumulated mud on the actual mud flaps itself. Not much to it, everyone. It's a pretty cool bike. I want to thank everyone for watching my videos. Maybe this helps someone out there. I'll put the Amazon links for this bike. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day.